What's good, YouTube? This is Mr. Purple Zero back with another video. You know, sometimes I get so caught up with trying to cover trending topics and what's going on today that everybody's talking about that I don't realize that I don't gotta follow everybody's narrative. I create the narratives on this channel. I cover whatever I want to cover. So if I want to bounce onto hip hop or talk about Trae Young or talk about a low-ranking basketball team, then I got to do that. But every once in a while, that's where the subscribers and the YouTubers come in to help me get my mind back on track. So shout out to my subscriber Key himself. His name is Key himself for getting me back in alignment, because he was saying, he likes the channel, he fucks with the channel, but I didn't cover the Utah Jazz. I don't cover the Utah, and he's right. Utah Jazz is the #1 seed in the West. But let me get into why I don't cover them so much and why I barely talk about them. First of all, when it comes to the Jazz, I watched this Jazz team from start to finish. I'm talking about last year, the year before, and when it comes to the Jazz, I just don't believe in them like that. I didn't believe in them. Now, going into this season right now, these playoffs right now, the Jazz are not to be slept on. They're #1 seed, but we don't believe them as a #1 seed, but at the same time, they are not to be slept on. Now, when you look at the bigger picture, Donovan Mitchell's averaging damn near 30 points right now, 28 points on like 5.8 assists. He's going crazy. He's going crazy. That team is a complete team from the starters to the bench. You got Jordan Clarkson coming in and guaranteeing you 17 and 18 points a game. Guaranteed. Bogdanovich, English, sharpshooters, they out there. Rudy Gobert, let me talk about Rudy Gobert real quick. Say what you want about Gobert. He don't score the way you want him to score, whatever. He don't think he's that good. Rudy Gobert is an elite defensive player, and let me tell you why. Not just by stats. Because when it comes to defense, stats can be overrated because not everything shows up on the stat sheet. It don't show up. What Rudy Gobert does, changes shots. He changes shots. So take a player like Luka. We take Luka because that's what they're going to be looking at in the next round. Not guaranteed, but that's who they might be facing in the next round. So take a player like Luka. When Luka come into the paint to do his little dipsy doodle, he like to do that right in that mid circle down in the lower paint, come in, maybe hit you with a floater, maybe do a little fadeaway one-legged. Rudy Gobert is a shot changer. He makes you reevaluate, rethink about it. He is so long and tall, pause. He changes shots and changes decisions that you don't see. That's not going to show up on a stat sheet. If I make you have to redirect your offense, go like you coming in the paint to do your thing, maybe hit somebody off or catch something, but you realize, whoa, Gobert's down there. Let me fall back. I got to redirect my offense. That's defense. I'm changing your shot. I'm changing your decision making. That's what you get when you get with a Rudy Gobert now. When you look at this team, it's complete from top to bottom. But let's go forward to their matchup that they may face. And now, the Clippers are not done yet. But in all actuality, rest in peace to the Clippers. Disgraceful. Disgraceful. Look at that team. Look how that game went down yesterday. Luka had about 40-something points. Assisted or scored on damn near every bucket of his team. The next highest scoring person was Hardaway with like 20-something points, maybe 20 points. After that, 8s, 9s, 7s, 6, low budget, nothing numbers. So damn near all the buckets came from either Luka, assisted from Luka, and a little bit of Hardaway. Now, when you look at that Clippers roster, when they scored yesterday, 20 Ps, 14, 15. They had about 5 players in double digits. The power of Luka is real. It's real. Now, with this Utah Jazz team, you're going to get numbers from everybody. Donovan Mitchell, yes, he's averaging 28 points, possibly 30 points. But that's not what you're going to get. You're going to get numbers from everybody. Conley's going to hit 3. Bogdanovich's going to hit 3. Joe English is going to hit 3s. The other dude they got that I like, he plays a 2-guard or whatever, 2 small forward. He's more of an intangible guy. He plays defense. He's going to hit shots too. Coming off the bench, Jordan Clarkson's going to do his thing. They have a complete team, and they're not to be slept on. But their past history is why I slept on this team and why I barely talk about them, because I'm more in like this mode right now. I'm watching the Jazz like this. They win a game, I'm still They move into the next round, I'm still, because I don't believe them. They got to show me something now. Show me something in this second round coming up. Show me that you could put Luka on his ass. Show me that you'll put Kawhi on his ass. Because even though I think the Dallas Mavericks are going to move on, I can't say yet. It's not confirmed yet. But the Jazz have to show me something out of this first round. Not this second round. And they got to get to the finals in order for me to really believe them. The Lakers look like they're done. The Lakers look like they're done. If Anthony Davis can't go tonight, to me, it's a wrap. And the way it looks like, even if Anthony Davis can go, is he 100%? Hell no. Is he 90%? Hell no. What you going to get out there? You can't get your best ability out of Anthony Davis if he's not 100%. First of all, he's missed the glass. Every minute, every year, it's some kind of injury, it's some kind of thing. I don't know how you could be that nice of a player, a star player, going forward if you can't stay on the court. If I can't rely on you in the big moments, I don't want you. And that's no disrespect to Anthony Davis. He's the truth. He's dumb nice. He's the future going forward for the Lakers. But look at it now. They got to rely on 37-year-old LeBron James. Montrezl Harrell is in the doghouse. Shooter, I don't know. He's not. He's up and coming. Shooter's got to be way more aggressive. I love Shooter. I love his game, but he's got to be way more aggressive. But speaking of the Jazz, I do believe in the Jazz this year. Now that the Lakers have tanked down to the bottom, the Jazz have a big opportunity to not only get to the finals, but they can win a championship. Let's quiet as kept. Let's not be stupid now. The Jazz can win a championship this year. Because when you look at it right now, East Coast and West Coast, the entire playoffs is open for anybody to get a championship. Now that the Lakers are down at the bottom. The Lakers are struggling. There's no guarantee that they can win tonight. They might be getting sent home ASAP. But when you look at the bigger picture, anybody can win this championship now. I know a lot of people got the East, the Nets locking it down. I don't say it's a lock yet. I don't think so. I think we're sleeping on the Bucks and the Bucks defense. Because, yes, we know the Nets can score. Big time. Harden, big time. Kyrie, big time. Durant, unstoppable. We know that already. But they are human. They do miss shots. Jeff Green is still up right now. And it's not guaranteed that their defense is a lock. Their defense is not a lock. I don't know if DeAndre Jordan is going to be able to come back and play. He has spondylosis or something. He has a little thing that, he can't be out there for more than 20 minutes before he starts breaking down. He's older now. But I don't think the Nets are a lock. I might cover that in another video. But in terms of the Utah Jazz, they are not to be slept on. The Jazz are the real deal. If Donovan Mitchell is going to go out there and drop 28 to 30 points in the next series, Luka or whoever, that's not going to cut it. You see that way, that style of play, even though Luka's dominating right now, the Clippers making them look silly, the Jazz to me are too well-rounded. Way too well-rounded. So just because Donovan Mitchell drops 30 points, they don't rely on him for that. They don't rely on him for that. They can get buckets all across the board. Rudy Gobert, shot changer, decision changer. Your point guard comes right back out the paint because he has to think about it. A lot of players, when they go up to the rim, look at a lot of players when they go to the rim, especially against a Rudy Gobert. They don't go up the same way they always go up. Sometimes they may go up with the left and may switch it to the right, but they might miss because that's not their normal shot. Rudy Gobert made you change your shots. That don't show up on the stat sheet. This is Mr. Purple Zero, and I'm a holla.